everybody, my name is Chris of Honey and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to go ahead and show you how to connect this truck to this trailer. Wait a minute. This truck to this trailer! To start off, we got to make sure we take the necessary safety precautions in order to even start the truck. Right here, you have your primary and secondary air gauges. Whereas up here, you have the air gauge that determines how much weight you have. Now that we have gone over the air gauges, let's make sure they get to 100 psi while we start the truck. And we have to also make sure it's in neutral, meaning it can go side to side, no gear. Now we're gonna go ahead and back up the truck. As you can see right here, all I am doing is backing up the truck to something called the kingpin. The kingpin is this little pin that the fifth wheel catches. Just like that. Now I am connected to the trailer. Now we're gonna go ahead and check out the pigtails, starting off with the green line. The green line is your electrical line for the lights, what have you. Then we have the red line. The red line is your emergency brake. In case of an emergency, you pull a red lever that's inside the cab or truck and the whole braking system just locks up. Then you have your blue line. This is your service line for everyday braking. You know, the brake pedal, this will have you covered. We're gonna go ahead and start with the electrical line. The electrical line goes in this box right here. You lift up this little door, take this, and slide it into place. The door will have a little nub right on it, right there, to keep it in place at all times. Now we have the emergency line. To connect these, it's gonna take a few tries before you can get it. But you essentially wanna take these two gaskets, line them up with each other along with these little railing systems, take it up here, and just rotate it down. It's gonna take a few tries, like I said, before you'll end up getting it, but that's how to do it. Now we got, last but not least, the blue line, which works exactly the same as the red line. So let's go ahead and connect it, just like so, just like that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the landing gear. The landing gear is what supports the trailer when there's no truck underneath it. In order to use it, we have this lever here. What we do is we hold it out here and we push it in. By pushing it in, it goes into what we know as high gear, allowing us, when we spin it, the gear will raise faster than it would if we were in low gear. The difference between low and high gear, low gear obviously goes lower, but it's easier to roll up. So if you have a really difficult pair of landing gear, you can roll it up that way. Let's go ahead and roll it up. In order to roll it up, we just gotta simply turn it this way. By turning it to the left, we will end up raising the gear. If we turn it to the right, it's going to lower the gear. Now, every set of landing gear is different, however. So this is gonna be a little interesting whenever you have different trailers. Some you turn to the left to roll up, some you turn to the right to roll up. Just depends on the trailer. However, with this particular one, you turn it to the left. Now, the proper way to roll up landing gear is not with two fingers or any of that. The proper way, it has this handle right here, and you just simply go at it with one hand or two hands if you prefer. There we go. We have now finished rolling up the landing gear, so I'm just going to pull it out from the trailer, give it a little twist, and hook it on this little hook right here. Now, we're ready to go, we're ready to hit the road, but first, to be safe, let's go ahead and check out the rest of the trailer and make sure we don't have any flat tires. We are gonna go ahead and check all the tires and the lights to make sure they are operational and good for use on the streets. To check the air in the tires, you're gonna simply kick it. Now, if it makes a very dull thud, then it's most likely flat. If it makes an echoey kind of positive sound, then you probably have plenty of air in it. But to be safe, you might want to take it to your local mechanic shop to ensure that there is proper air in your tires. Read your user manual on the trailer in order to determine how much air is supposed to be in it in the first place. Now, if you follow me, we will go ahead and check out the lights on the truck. This is one of the turn lights. When we have the truck running, this will be blinking because we have our four-ways or hazards on. Right here, we have the brake lights, which are also integrated with turn signals. Same thing right here. We have two more turn signals or brake lights. And now we have 4 more tires to take a look at. So we're gonna go ahead and kick them. They sound good to me. They made a very, very bouncy, kind of echoey sound, therefore meaning they have plenty of air in them. If you have all enjoyed this video, please let me know by leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing for more content on the channel. I want to give a big shout out to FTS Express for allowing us to come out here and borrow one of their trucks to do an instructional video on how to hook up a truck to a trailer. Also, big shout out to my father, John Bowler III, for helping me with this video. Thank you so much. I love you very much. Remember, we gotta make sure we ensure safety of all of us and the drivers. Here's a fun fact for you. During the COVID-19 pandemic, only essential workers were working, right? What does that make truck drivers? We were also essential workers. We were delivering everything to your grocery markets or local store to ensure that you could survive during the COVID-19 pandemic. Apart from that, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Remember, we are not toxic, we're corrosive. See you in the next one.